Okay, welcome to part 2. I have like 35 minutes to just work on this a bit more before I'm going off to do some things in the real world. Okay, let's begin. Where were we? Last time we just got this all set up. The actual list is now being printed. We have this percentage win rate, which just tells the percentage for each, the win rate for each percentage in the level. And we also got this product here, the percentage win rate here. Yeah, I can't talk right now. Basically, we also have a way to calculate the total win rate for the level and with some inputs. Right now, though, I should actually try this because I think I built it last time, but I didn't have time to actually see if it did work. So let's take a look at that. While that's loading, I also made a thumbnail for this series, and I'm thinking I'm just gonna keep this for everything because I don't know, I can't be bothered. I think it looked kind of cool. You like have this additive layer, and yeah, it's a feeling a little Gaussian blurred Google image thing I found here. Looks very nice. Yes, here we are. See, init is working, and there we go. It does seem to update the things, and there we go. Current win rate is 0.9, which makes sense because we initialized the entire list at 1, and right now we just changed the single win rate there to 0.9 at there. So let's, there we go. Oh, now something is strange though. I don't know. Okay, it was just the terminal froze. Okay. There we go. So it does seem to update. Yeah, my win rate is decreasing because I'm dying all the time in Stereo Madness. Everything seems to be working just fine. Okay. Now, there is something I want to do. And that's for update win rate here. Actually, I have several ideas. I'll write out the to-do list because these are finished. Let's do here, finish. Let's just copy paste these down here. What I want to do, I want to add, I want to have a label that just a text label showing the win rate in the bottom left corner. I want I want, instead of printing this, the total win rate down there in the terminal, I instead want to just have it like in the corner, you know, just like Megac does it or whatever. That's the first thing, because that's actual user interface, and that's very important. Secondly, I need to do, let me also future. I think I'll just write out the other things. I need some sort of save system, persistent data, unique for each level, and I need, okay, well, that's the main thing. Menu, that would be really nice. I would want to have some like level specific settings. I should I want to, I guess, Okay, let's do the theory of crafting. Okay, so right now, I don't really like how it only goes down to 0.9 if you die. That's not very nice. And it does actually give a pretty skewed... Like, it's gonna take a while for you to actually reach your true win rate. So instead, I'm thinking that instead of just having this command here, I'll instead have another command which checks. I want, if it's like the first update, I want alpha to be really big, but I want it to decrease over time. Because like, I don't want to just increase alpha, so... Okay, let's do it like this. Void... 8%. Just a little helper function here. Thing. And we are going to basically just move this over here. Okay, what do we need? We need an index. Oh wait, int index. It's gonna be right here, index. And we want to have how many data points there are for each. Number of data. Okay, here's my thought. I'm going to... Okay, so right now, this is just a float here. Okay, let's do like this. For now, I might make this as a single struct later, but let's do like this. Oh, what the hell? Int percentage win rate data count. That's a nice name, data count. Okay. Yeah, so all we'll have to need is the index and the data count. Count. Let's also set that to 1. Like a 0, like we don't have any data so far, so we're saying that we have 0 data on any of them. And if we have 0 data on any of the update, then we want to go to this one on index. It's just gonna be plus. Can I do plus plus here? I can. Okay. So then we'll increase the data count to, in this case, 1. And then we want to increase the alpha based on this. Okay, at this point, I don't really know what to do. I should probably, because if I know correctly, like we can choose an alpha based on how many... Okay, let's...
Du behöver packa också, Popo.
Ja, det måste jag.
Har du en ryggsäck? Jag har packat färdigt alla mina grejer så jag kan lägga ner dem där.
Det kan jag göra.
Jag kan lägga ner dem längst ner.
Ja, jag tänker att jag har egentligen inte mycket alls att packa. Jag ska bara ha med någon tröja. Egentligen. Så det är alltid ska med mig.
Kanske shorts.
I guess. Solkräm.
Ja, det har jag packat med.
Är Flippa kvar där ute?
Ja, Flippa är kvar.
Men, men vi får, jag får packa lite sen.
Men jag tänker att vi drar om 24 minuter.
24 minuter? Yes. Puss att nås. Jag älskar dig.
I love you.
I'm just gonna be reading here for a bit. What does that mean? Mm-hmm. I don't know. Maybe I should use this moving average. No. Because I want to find how to change the smoothing factor. Okay. My idea is to... I might come back to this later actually, but x of two numbers. Is there one here? Wait. Oh. Yeah, I'll just use this STD max. That seems like the easiest way to do it. Okay, we're gonna... Can I just... I feel like this is a weird thing. What is this? Like, that seems weird to me. You know what? I'll just do an if statement, whatever. If you know what, I'll come back to this later. For now, let's maybe look at the label. Yeah, because the idea here is that I want to change the alpha over time. I just don't really know how to change the alpha. So I don't know. I'm thinking like maybe we just double it or something. Have it larger. Okay, for now I'll just put it at like 0.3. That way more stuff will happen in my thing. I need to do a test. Does it reset between? I guess it should, right? Because of init. Yeah, it should. It does. Okay. Okay, let's do some research. I'm gonna look for probably. Ja, va? Ska vi flippa gå? Hejdå Filippa!
Hejdå, ha det så bra. Heja, heja på alla imorgon nu.
Ja, så jag får se om jag kanske testar någonting, men... Hej.
Vi får se om vi ses. Jag ska försöka vara tydlig. Jag tror inte att fixa upp Discord. Du har det här.
Gör så. Hejdå,
Bye, bye.
ha det så bra. Trevligt.
Nej, men jag har packat mitt här nu. Jag har lagt ner skotran också och allt hennes grejer.
Ja,
Jag har inte lagt ner allt hennes grejer på Maggan. Jag tror på att glömma hörlurar och mitt pulsband.
Okay, turns out I had a bit less time than I thought I had. I'm gonna have to stop in like 7 minutes. Okay, but let's look. How do these people do labels? Um, maybe I'm looking at the wrong mod. Wait, this is so complex. Wait, there's that one. Run info. This should be good. I don't know if this is maybe an old mod. It should be fine. Why are there so many different folders? What? What the hell? Run info. Oh, here it is. Okay. It seems to mostly just have a main.cpp. Okay, okay. This seems promising. CC node RGBA. Yeah. Oh, wait, that's a custom. I thought that was a built-in one. Okay. This is gonna take a while. Ugh, maybe labels are a bit complicated. Update precision. Oh man. Why is this so complicated? Huh? Is there like a node? Getting nodes. Ooh. Man, I didn't even do anything today. Okay. Okay, so we have percentage data count. Okay, I'm thinking. Maybe alpha is easier after all. Let's see. Exponential moving average. Mm. Okay, so alpha needs to be okay, we're gonna do like this. Float show alpha is equal to because here we have the count, so we want it to be like, we want it to be between 0 and 1, so let's take 1 divided by this one. This, however, wouldn't necessarily work. Oh, do I have to do, okay, yeah, like that. This would make it so that it would decrease over time. But let's think about this. If we take 1 divided by 1, then it will start at initially at 1, which is not a good thing. Or is it? I mean, well, then it would actually just become 0 win rate. And I don't know, I want to avoid 0 win rate as much as possible. So I'm thinking like that. Because then it will start at 0.5, and then 0.33, and then 0.25. And then okay, local alpha, let's call this local alpha, is equal to, okay, we're gonna do fuck it. Let's just do an if statement. Okay, if local alpha is smaller than alpha, then we are going to do local alpha is equal to alpha. There we go. Okay, I have to go now. This was a shorter one. What's that? 30 minutes. Didn't really get anything done. I'll have to test this next time. Bye bye.